Y'all, today we're gonna make some set it and forget it barbecue sliders. This is such an easy recipe. I almost feel bad giving you guys this recipe because it's so easy. It only takes a handful of ingredients. It's literally throwing a bunch of stuff into the crock pot and moving on with your day. It also makes a really good football snack. If you're new here, my name's Sam. I share really super easy recipes. Like stupid easy recipes because I myself do not know how to cook. But I wanted to learn how to cook, but I wanted to do it my way, which is kind of lazy, really easy. That's how we got here. This recipe is probably one of my favorite recipes because it doesn't take a lot of work. It only takes a few ingredients and you literally just throw stuff into the crock pot. So let me show you guys how to make it. We're gonna need a crock pot and 2 pounds of chicken. See this stuff right here? You're gonna wanna cut that off. I didn't start the dishwasher last night, so I had to start it this morning, and it has my one and only cutting board. Not fully moved in and fully completely unpacked. So I'm working with what I've got here. Basically, you want to cut off the white, like, I don't know, is it fatty parts? I don't know what it is. Cut those off, pull the tendons out if they have any tendons, and throw them into your crock pot. I'm literally making do with what I have right now. I have a couple of kitchen boxes that I can't find. I have no idea where they're at. I've lost casserole dishes, all of my cutting boards. I probably had, 5, 6 different cutting boards. They're gone. I have no idea where they're at. I'm sure they're gonna pop up eventually. There's like maybe 10 or 15 boxes still in our garage that I need to go through. And I have a feeling it'll probably be the last one that I go through out there. Okay, 2 pounds of chicken into your crock pot. Wash your hands with soap. Okay, you guys may hear my dog grumbling in the background. Chase has a guy in the garage, they're working on his golf cart, and she can hear it, and she grumbles at everything. Anyways, you're gonna need barbecue sauce. 1 cup of barbecue sauce, or honestly as much barbecue sauce as you want. If you like your chicken to be saucy, put a little bit more. You need about half a cup for when this is done, but just keep that in mind, okay? Just get a whole jar of barbecue sauce. Next, you're gonna need purple onion and jalapeno. Jalapeno is completely optional. You don't have to use it. I just like my food spicy. You guys will notice I like purple onion. I know it's called red. But y'all, when you look at this, you can't tell me that you don't see purple, okay? So if you hear me say purple onion, I mean red, okay? You're gonna need purple onion sliced up. I used half an onion, but this is very much a measure with your heart. Use as much or as little as you want. I'm also putting jalapeno in because I want to, and I had it left over from my recipe from the other day. You'll notice that I try to incorporate, if I use something for a recipe earlier this week and I can use it for another one, I'm gonna use it because I wanna use up as much as I can of the ingredients. 2 jalapenos, 1 onion, half an onion actually, but that's really a measure with your heart, into your crock pot. That's literally it, y'all. That's all you have to do. Now you have to cook the chicken. So you can either cook this on high for 2 to 3 hours or low 4 to 6 hours, just depending on how much time you have. I'm gonna let this go. We're gonna come back in a couple of hours and we're gonna build the sliders. Now we're gonna build our sliders. So you could do this one of 2 ways. You're gonna wanna get some Hawaiian rolls. Now if you're making this for like a party or dinner and you wanna make a bunch at one time, there's a little hack that you can do. I'm gonna need Chase's help with this one because I can never cut these right. There's a way to you just cut across in the middle and it'll cut all of them at one time, and then we're gonna load all the chicken on top. Also, I just wanna add, if you don't feel like your chicken is barbecuey enough, you can always add more while you're doing all of these steps. You can cut it in half so that you can just make a bunch at one time. I can never cut it straight, so Chase always does the cutting.
I wouldn't say I cut it straight, but I tried.
You cut it better than I do. How about that? Now, take the top off. So now we're gonna load up our sliders. This is totally optional, but I highly suggest it. Cabbage. Actually, it's coleslaw. I actually have a couple of good recipes for coleslaw if you guys wanna go check those out, but you could use lettuce, whatever you want. The beauty of this is it's very customizable. You can put whatever you want on your sliders. I'm gonna lay some of this cabbage coleslaw stuff down. I just bought the bag stuff. Next, obviously your chicken. Look how good it turned out. I just took all of the rest of the juice and kind of poured it on top of it. It really absorbed all of the juice. This has the onions in it, the jalapenos in it, and we're just gonna layer it on top of our cabbage. This is really good for like football parties because you could make so many different kinds of sliders like this. You could do pork, you could do beef, chicken. You can have a couple of different options, and you all saw how easy it was. And then cheese, because obviously cheese makes everything better. As much or as little cheese as you want, and any kind of cheese. I think like pepper jack would be good on it. Now take the top, lay it back on. And at this point, you can just cut, pull apart, whatever you want to do. Okay. Ooh, it was a little heavy in the middle. The onion. That right there, this one, that's a slider.
Use the cabbage. Use the crunch. Roll it up.
That's so good.
You could even get crazy and like toasted bread or put garlic on it. Or...
Man. Winner.
Yeah. Really good.
Winner, y'all.
That's my new bet. Yeah, around eating. Just roll it out.